Checking audios.
Starting soon. Oh, there we are.
Okay. Team's audio is working. My audio is working. Background music is background music. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this fine evening. We are getting back into it after a couple weeks break around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I am your host and DM for the night, Joseph. Betsy, would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Betsy, or Garnet Loader, better known as Betsy. I'm going to introduce myself and my character. I am a dwarf. I'm also a druid. I'm having some problems with magic. Whenever anything magic occurs, there's potential that wild magic will run around. So we're going to have to figure out how to deal with that. And I have an animal companion, Sherwin, who is a giant badger with a little bit of ancient something in the mix. We'll find out more about that. Chaotic good, I believe, is what I am. And we'll go from there.
Alrighty. Is Andrew back, or is he AFK?
Yeah, my camera's just off just because it was like really slowing up my teams.
Okay.
It happens so much with Teams.
Yeah.
Happens to me on my other computer a lot.
C'est la vie. What?
Did you say less?
No, I said c'est la vie.
That's life.
Yeah. And I'm Kansas. I'm a tricky little bard dwarf, and I'm a little bit, like to hang out, find a little trouble, make a little money. It's my MO.
Alrighty. John, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, folks. My name's John. I play the character Clack Spirit Forged. Chaotic good is kind of my modus operandi. About 66 years old in game, so I'm kind of young for a dwarf.
Well,
I am a cleric, and I do a bit of alchemy and brewing here and there. I also slightly crazy, mostly because I drank something I shouldn't have at a young age, and it drove me crazy, me and my brothers. So that's my character. Thanks, folks.
Alrighty. And last but not least, we have Jordan.
I'm Kachna. I'm also a dwarf. Surprise, surprise. I'm a monk. You always notice that I have a sword with me. And I'm an older dwarf. I'm 293. Dexterous little motherfucker. I kind of do all the work around here. So, yeah.
Alrighty. And with that, who here can remember where we left off?
well, we left off with a bunch of dead
Herpes.
wolves. No, wolves.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're on the
wolves.
wolves. That's right. I forgot about the wolves.
With something necrotic going on. It was not a good.
Are my hands still hooves?
Nope, we got everything.
Over the course of time, enough restorations were cast to reverse it.
All right, I'm gonna take my snail off then.
Yeah. I unfortunately don't have that up tonight because of issues with my account. So,
Oh no, you got caught stealing food?
no, I'm out of storage space, so it won't let me upload any more maps.
We might have to modify your maps and be a little kinder in storage space.
Nah. But yeah, no, say last time we left off, you guys had dealt with a raid from some infected or possessed wolves. You had licked your wounds and gotten into the mining town. Cargo was unloaded. Luckily, you haven't lost any more drivers or employees.
Okay.
And you guys were on your way to your second stop.
Where is our second stop?
Your second
The-
stop,
The town that we're headed to is the Dwarven home city that we're headed to.
one
end of the
of.
quest.
Where did I put
I
that?
forget the name of the city though.
I had it written down. I gotta find it in my notes.
But we're not going to have maps today, right?
Yep, no battle maps today.
Okay, so I'm just going to move away from it.
Theater of imagination.
Yup. And I'm sorry,
Perfect.
viewers. I tried to get stuff fixed, but financial
Didn't work.
issues and issues with credit cards and numbers being stolen. So,
It's the season.
yup. 'Tis the season for your stuff to be stolen.
It's going Grinch mode.
Yeah. But so as we pick up, you guys are on the road. You have left the main dwarven iron mines outside of the dwarven city and are on your way with some additional supplies from the dwarven city, or from the dwarven mine to be taken to the dwarven city, in the way of 3 carts of iron ingots.
All
I
right.
imagine that's pretty heavy and slow, so it's going to probably be better to kind of maybe stock up while we're still in town, right?
Well, I mean, they didn't make the carts so heavy that they bogged down the caravan.
Okay.
And there's magic at play. Magic fixes all.
Okay.
You guys just haven't played with dimensional crates yet.
Hey, we're getting to bags of folding. Understand?
don't-
Yeah,
I don't trust that
know,
magic
I don't
shit.
know.
I don't trust that magic shit at all. This voodoo motherfucking shit y'all do. Mm-mm. If it heals me, cool, but I don't need to know the details of. No, thank you.
You just let others take care of it for you, huh?
Take care of it for me. I just don't need to be a part of it.
Okay.
I can
Alrighty.
enjoy the beach without stepping foot in the ocean.
Mm,
So to kick
I
us
like
off, as you guys are ascending higher into the mountain range, I need someone to roll me a d20 for your weather.
oh, here, we'll see what it's going to be like. Well, I've got a 16. How's that?
Alrighty. So as you ascend the mountain, the temperature begins to drop slowly. To get to where you're going, you have the trail winds along the ridge line, as this is the fastest route. But if
On top or below?
uh,
We're way up on the ridge.
it takes you like 3/4 the way up the mountain.
So just to where the tree line is. Yeah.
Yeah, basically you're at the edge of the grow line in some areas. Much
Right
further
now, the
above
depth
you
of the
is
ocean.
Barren Mountain and lots of snow.
You're right at the edge of the tree line. Can we see any creatures about?
Occasionally you'll see like a snow hare.
Okay, but it's like seems pretty safe.
Yeah, no.
In my
You
estimation.
see a lot of small critters, like small birds, occasional bird of prey.
Okay.
You've seen there's a weasel that seems to be following the caravan.
Oh,
Garnet, what do you make of this?
That's a. I don't think that's Garnet. She's in the wagon up there.
are you impinging my nature? So we have a weasel. We have a weasel and we have a badger.
Well,
It's
we
it's
don't
more
know
like
if
a-
we have a
it's
weasel.
more like
we
a
just happen
marten.
to have a weasel trailing us, and it might just be like just a critter looking for scraps.
It might be your everyday weasel, like Clack.
Hey, I know where you sleep, bud.
Do you?
No.
Come find me in the closet, bro.
Do we need to have a talk?
So that's why the brothel keeps checking the closets.
Anyways, this mountain trail we're on, is there any way it goes down below the tree line so that we can maybe see like how far can we see? How clear's the air?
You guys can see for probably 100 miles roughly.
Okay.
You're
Okay,
climbing
this is
up
going.
the taller peaks, and like you're climbing higher and higher.
So you'd say like
So-
what? Like 7,000 feet or 14?
So where you're going is at 22,000 feet.
So are we
Um,
looking at the Rockies or the Himalayas?
We're flying?
No.
Are we looking at the Rockies or the Himalayas?
Hey, my
Right
monastery
now
is
you're about Appalachian height.
Okay.
Okay.
You're about a mile-ish above sea level.
Okay. Colorado. Denver.
Your final destination, the peak of that mountain, is 22,000 feet.
Okay. So we got another 1,000 feet.
We got another.
You got about you guys say you got about another 15,
15,000 feet over how many miles?
like 60.
Okay.
off that chair.
So, it is getting colder as you guys climb higher.
Everyone's appropriately provisioned.
I would hope so.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you see a bunch of, you see like a couple of the half-orcs are all bundled up like they're in sub-zero weather.
So we got about 250 feet of elevation every mile.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not terrible. I mean, you guys are gonna have some ups and downs because you're not quite there yet.
Yeah, I mean, mountains and valleys, yeah?
Yeah. But for the most part, the mountains you see, like you can see where you're going off in the distance.
Okay.
It is just, it's like the tallest peak in the entire chain.
And we're above. So we've got clear lines of sight. Are there any legends in this area that we need to be aware of?
Give me a history check.
Ooh. I got this,
Okay.
I think. I have a 3 in history.
What was that?
You got a
Well, he
19.
had 19.
19.
Guys,
So,
if we could just let one person answer, we can get really good rolls out of this situation.
so there are legends of the early dwarves carving these pathways out higher up the mountains to keep out of the domains of trolls down near these streams and lower into the bogs down at the bases of the mountains. Also, at this elevation, you don't see as many goblins or other small vermin. Like gnomes.
So, I have a proposal so that we can maybe kill 2 birds with 1 stone, make a little bit extra jingle. Does anybody want to go hunting for some experience while we try and figure out these passages through the mountains?
What do you mean?
Kind of have somebody kind of go around the caravan with the badger kind of on patrol but ranging out to make sure that there's nothing really around ahead of us, or every once in a while check behind us, and the rest of us try and use our wits to find these ways through the passages, but when we're out in the open they go in range with the badger, and then when we're in the caverns, we kind of have a front and a rear guard and go after it and see if we can't cut some time off. I think we might get a bonus for getting there early too.
I'm down for whatever. Both those sound right.
Yeah, if there's any hidden dwarf stuff, I'm there for that. I think there could be maybe some secret passages, some treasure.
Well,
I'm down for that too. It'll be fun.
Yeah, there could be outposts or something.
Well, who knows what was left for travelers?
So one of us should probably go and talk to the leader of the caravan and say that we're going to look for these dwarven passages to make traveling a little bit safer, and we'll relay that information that we just got with the history check.
I mean, you guys are on that dwarven road.
Oh, but there's passages already cut through, or are they secret?
No, they're like this is a well-traveled trade road that was built by the dwarves for the purpose of trade.
Oh.
Okay, I got you.
Like you guys are
But
But it's up
on.
high,
You
away
guys are
from
like the stones that make up this road are like 10-foot by 10-foot slabs of like cut granite
Gotcha.
that have been laid
so we
out
have a-
like too wide to make this monster road, and there's just like you can see where the carts roll down this road because they're just worn these slight grooves into all of the slabs.
So would it be good to maybe figure out a braking mechanism for the carts and just ride them down the road?
I mean, you're going uphill, so
Oh,
So we're going uphill. We're going at a good pace. It's not slick. It's well traveled. Let's. I do think we should have Sherwin and someone do a little reconnaissance in the area. But we've got a clear path. What are the rangers doing? The employed rangers, the guards.
One of
Are they
them is like
sleeping?
sitting on top of the cover of one of the wagons, just keeping an eye out. Every once in a while,
Okay.
you'll see his little bird fly off and then fly back.
Okay, so we're not having any alarm at that. I say we take I say we take it as a nice day to travel.
yeah. I'm gonna
How many
take a short
many
rest in
days
the back of the
travel is it?
wagon.
What was that?
How many days? Should
If we've got 60 miles to cover, 250 feet of elevation,
I just say the higher you go, the slower the caravan gets,
yeah.
because your beasts
Less
of
air.
burden have to breathe.
and there'll be less air at the higher altitudes.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think our speed is per day? Are we 3 days out or are we a day and a half?
You're probably about 4 days.
Four
I was thinking-
days.
I was thinking 4 to 5,
Yeah.
possibly 6 with bad weather.
Well, I said we make tracks while we've got good weather.
Yeah, but you
It's
have to
getting
worry
a
about it.
little colder.
You
What's
have to worry
the-
about
what-
exhausting your animals too at this elevation.
Yeah.
Because if you exhaust the animals, they move at half speed. The more stacks of exhaustion they get, the slower they go.
Okay.
I think
So
5
let's
stacks
just
of
keep it
exhaustion,
nice.
they die.
Okay, we're not going to let them become exhausted. So what speed do we need them to be at to keep them in good shape?
The speed you're traveling.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, you can comfortably walk next to the wagon.
And
Does
we're on a
walking give
clear path.
experience?
What was that, John?
Does walking give experience?
No.
Dang it.
Well, I say, since we should probably have people, I say half the people go take a nap and the other half the people keep an eye out on everything, so that we're rested and ready if anything happens or if we need to have a night watch.
Okay.
So Who needs a nap?
I'll take
I'm always down for a nap.
I'm gonna take a
I
long rest
understand.
if I can as well. Because if we need magic, I'm the one with healing magic.
Okay.
Do you get that back on
Sure,
the
and
short
I are gonna just kind of walk with the caravan and keep an eye on stuff. See if there's anything. That weasel's kind of got me thinking. Why would a weasel be in our vicinity? Aside from the fact that he likes to play in the snow,
and carry around a big hammer.
weasels?
He's talking about Clack again.
Uh, that's sleeping. You know, we're going at a reasonable pace. I think I'm just gonna go and see if I can turn into a weasel and check out and talk to the guy and see what's up. See if he has anything to tell us. So that is it animal form? Is that right?
Wild shape?
Wild shape, I'm sorry. Literally, I've got it written right here. So I'm going to do wild shape.
Okay, what color are
Then-
you?
What color? Well, so
Are you going to be a brown weasel or a white weasel or a gray weasel?
I think
You don't be the same color as that one.
no. We'll see if I'm a white weasel. I'm actually an ermine, and I would blend with snow.
Like the weasel that is following you guys.
So I think I'll pull that one. So that the weasel following us is an ermine and blends with snow. So that also tells us that there's snow ahead. So we should be.
You can see
Prepared
snow
for
higher up
snow.
the mountain, as I already said.
I understand. So we should be prepared for snow. So make sure we have shovels on the ready and grit in case we need it to keep steady.
What about making sleighs? Oh, take us some trees.
Yeah, but those you'd have to go down the mountain to get. And we're not too sure about that. What's at the tree line? How are the carts provisioned? Are they provisioned so that they can be flipped to a sleigh?
All the carts ahead of you, just as far as you know, they're just normal carts.
Okay.
Maybe they have a couple of different things for making their loads lighter so they don't get stuck as often in the way of enchantments, but
All right,
Okay.
we'll swing it then.
All right, so we have to be away. Okay, I need to go. I need to get that little that wild shape and talk to that ermine or weasel and see what's up. See if he's got anything to offer. Sherwin, are you going to be okay by yourself? You're not going to get upset. You're not.
Sherwin is
You
sleeping.
He's sleeping. Okay, fine. All right, I'm going to go talk to the ermine. Go, ermine. What's up? I wild shape and I go talk to the ermine. Ermine, what's up? Tell me what's going on.
Can you find him? He is hiding in the snow.
Actually, I don't find him. What I do is I start jumping around, so he's going to want to play. And so he'll come play with
Make an animal handling check.
me. Shoot. You would ask that. Okay.
Actually, Joseph, wouldn't this technically, if she's jumping around like an ermine, wouldn't that be a sleight of hand?
No,
Why
because
would
she's
it
trying
be a
to
sin-
influence another animal.
Okay.
Deception then.
I have to say, it could be deception or performance.
Ooh, yeah, both of those are accurate, I would say.
But I
Animal
think
hand-
as
yeah,
a
animal handling is like them not biting you.
for all you know, that is what is going on right now.
I suppose.
Okay. Well, I got a 14 on my first roll. Second roll was an oops. What are we looking at?
You got a 13 on your second roll.
What was that?
I'm not even looking at the second roll. I'm looking at the first
What
roll.
what was your first roll?
14.
14. Cool. He dives past you, trying to tackle you. And now he's standing up on his back legs with his little front paws up in the air, making himself look big. What do you do?
So he. Well, I say hi. What's up? What's going on?
I don't know. You're here.
You just following and playing, or is there anything we need to worry about?
They don't know.
Don't think so. You just want to be play. You want to play.
Bah! And he jumps at you.
Okay.
Betsy, you are no longer a Martin, as he tackled you and did
Oh.
enough bludgeoning damage that you reverted back to your other form.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I just scratch him on the head.
So you are
Grab
now
him and scratch him on.
you're now a dwarf holding a little tiny weasel.
Yeah. Scratch him on the head. Hi. You okay?
He is wiggling like crazy.
Okay, scratch him. I reach into my pouch and pull out a little handful of berries.
It takes one,
And
puts it in its mouth, takes another, puts it in its mouth, and then squirms and tries to get free.
Okay, I put him on the
And
ground.
he runs off to the side of the road and disappears in the snow.
Okay. He may come around. Nothing to tell us. He's just following around, playful. So that checked that out. Unfortunately, he now knows that I carry sweet treats in my pocket.
I need one of you to roll a d12 for me, please.
Well, my character's asleep.
Alrighty. Did anybody roll?
Oh yeah. 5.
A 5?
5.
Is that you?
That was me.
Okay. So you guys notice a wagon pulled off to the side of the road, and there's a man
Not
with some
ours.
wares set out behind his wagon.
Some wares.
Yes, he
A
has
man
wares.
or no?
You see a man sitting behind his carriage with a...
What kind of wares does he have?
Would you like to take a look? You'll have to have the
Absolutely.
caravan stop.
Well, what does he look like from afar? Does he look...
He's wearing a dark cloak with like a silver edging on it. So you really can't see his face. And he's wearing black gloves. But that could just be because it's cold.
So he looks like the Grim Reaper a little bit.
Maybe a bit.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Is he calling out anything, or just kind of looks like he has some stuff? I can't quite tell what it is from afar.
So, when you walk up, there's like a couple things of like trail rations. There is a small wooden box about 12 inches long. It's about like 3 inches wide.
So we're there, so, good sir. Why are you at the side of the road? Are you do you need help? Are you
Why,
selling provisions?
hello, travelers. Do you seek strange and mysterious things? For I have strange and mysterious things.
Cool. Do you have any cool swords?
I do have a sword.
What does it do?
And he reaches under his cloak and produces a rather worn-looking scabbard blade. Like, blade in its scabbard. Like, the scabbard looks like it's been around for a long time. I have
I've seen Indiana Jones. I know not to judge it for that.
the sword of an ancient warrior whose name has long been forgotten. It is said that his blade could cut through any foe's armor.
Is it called the lightsaber?
No, but that would be funny.
Well, if I named it lightsaber, that would just be its name. We could stop saying people forgot it. We could pick a new one.
That we could. That we could.
Or a shard blade.
No, that's this. And he reaches under his coat and like pulls out just like a box, and you just hear a rattling inside of it.
Oathbringer.
This is a shard blade. Currently, it's a bunch of shards.
Oh no. You gotta regrow it. What does it can cut through armor? Does it look sharp?
Do you take it from him and look at it?
Can I?
Yeah, he's holding it up to you.
Can I unsheath it? What's it look like? What's the blade look like?
So you unsheath it, and this blade has nicks and dents and spots of rust. It looks like it's seen better days. But, like, as you look away from it, like out of the corner of your eye, the blade shimmers a little bit.
So, what are you looking for this blade?
What do you have to trade? Make
don't know if I
me
have
an
that
offer.
much.
I hold out. How about this? I hold out an owl bear feather.
He snatches it from your hand. Like, this dude's like moved slow and like creaky like. The second you like hold up that feather, it is no longer in your hand. It is in his hand. And he's like hunched over Schmeagol like.
Damn. Guy likes
Yeah.
feathers.
The feather of a forest guardian. Where does one come across the forest guardian live?
In the forest, surprisingly. No, I wouldn't think to check there either.
The
Do you know
Of
what this
course.
does?
where did we run?
Nope, what's it do?
For 5 copper, I'll tell you.
We ran into the guardian
I
outside.
feel like I
of
just
John's
overpaid
Bay.
for this sword, so how about you tell me for free?
Well, he hasn't accepted it as your payment yet.
Oh. 5 copper? Okay, yeah. Here. I give him 5 copper.
You like drop them
So
into his
what-
hand, and they don't even look to like have touched his hand. They just disappear.
The copper
Yo, I
just
think there's a hole in
disappeared.
your hand, but what's this information?
So this
He's got
feather,
a lot of sleight of hand. But where's wait. Did we use the feather and the copper?
No.
he's
using
currently
copper to get
identifying
information.
the feather for you.
He's appraising it.
Ah,
He's trying to figure out how much gold he's going to give me back when I take this sword off his hands for the feather.
This feather could be used to summon an owl bear. Just but once.
One time? That's not very useful.
it might be.
Wait, can we get feathers off the owl bear that we summon?
I mean, they would just be normal owl bear feathers. They're not like this.
Because this one's from the Guardian of the Forest, yeah?
So this was a gift to
Yes.
you? This was a gift to you by the guardian.
Yo, if he didn't
Does he
want me to give
approve
it
of your-
away, he shouldn't have given it away.
Has he approved of your advocacy?
How do you know
for-
that the Guardian didn't foresee this moment happening and knew that I would need something of this exact value to get this sword?
That's
I mean,
true.
that sword's
That's-
just a
Sword
piece
looks
of
like it's probably
trash.
killed a lot of people pretty old.
I mean,
Actually, I think the sword would be activated when someone's power is around it.
Someone's
I would
power.
keep it away from Sherwood.
I should keep it away from you. Actually, why are you standing within 15 feet of me? Don't cast any spells.
what? What is this you speak of? What is going on?
Oh yeah. Do you know any
So, do you wish
spells
to
on-
trade this feather for that sword?
I think I'll wait. What exactly does this sword like do? It's you hack through armor. Isn't that what other swords do?
I mean,
No,
kind of.
sword-
I mean, if you're not interested in the sword, we have other strange things. I have these
What
I wake up from
talismans.
my nap and ask him if he has any crossbows.
How about I trade you?
He pulls
a
one out
secret
and fires a marshmallow at you.
marshmallow.
You've got a marshmallow
Roll
shooting
for damage.
crossbow.
1 silver, and it could be your marshmallow shooting crossbow.
Marshmallow
I
shooting
give him 1
crossbows
silver
are
for it on
fun.
the spot.
He hands over the crossbow for a silver. As you pull it back to load the string, the marshmallow appears in the spot.
Ah, magic.
Now,
Magically.
we do have other talismans. I do have these, and he reaches like into his cloak and produces what looks like a necklace case.
Hmm.
In this
And what is
box,
that?
I have the petrified tail of a creature that is from a being named Felix Chorosis. It was able to change into whatever form it wanted. Perhaps, in the right circumstances, he could help you change your appearance. Now, he has not opened the box.
But I'm okay, so I'm able to change my appearance into any wild creature. But I also have passed without a trace. So I'm not sure that's something I need. Is that something someone else would like?
That sounds like something that would be very handy for you, Betsy. Just saying. Because you could change
Oh.
into anything you wanted to, having only heard about them.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for that?
What do you have to offer?
Oh, I don't have a lot. The leather armor explores. Yeah. I don't have a. I'm not a powerful druid. I'm just a novice. I don't
You're
have a
a
lot.
druid. That's interesting.
Hmm?
It's interesting. You're a druid.
Yes, but I'm just a I'm just a novice. I'm a youngster. So I
So, did you guys trade
I
the
have this-
feather for the
yeah.
sword or no? He will take coin.
Ooh, how much coin?
He said make him an offer.
How about? Well, the crossbow was 1 silver, so how about 2 silver?
How about 7 gold?
I look at Clack. Can I borrow 6 gold?
That was easy.
I mean, I don't have that much, and I still kind of need to see if he's got an actual crossbow that could be like something to like fuck shit up with. I only have a light crossbow,
Toy? Oh my god.
and so the person to ask who has a bunch of coin, that'd be Kansas.
I was gonna say, I thought Sherwin had more coin than Kansas.
I don't
He
want to
does,
think about
definitely
Sherwin's
does.
coins. Not after what I saw last night. How about 6 scope?
Deal.
Cool. Sounds good to me. I have an ancient sword.
I ask the
What does it
shady,
do?
interesting salesman
I'll
if he,
tell you in a minute.
if he has any repeating crossbows.
Repeating crossbows. That I can say, my friend, I don't have at the moment.
I'm running to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
All right. Ask him if he has anything that would like a heavy crossbow or maybe a hammer. I'd be in the market for a decent warhammer.
A third Warhammer?
Well, no, I mean I have one that I can trade him.
So you're looking for
I
a
asked him if he'd be
hammer?
willing- I asked him if he'd be willing to trade for a hammer. Trade hammers, since I have two. I asked him. No. That's not what I say. I asked him if he has anything that he'd be willing to trade for a hammer.
Trade for a hammer.
Yeah, it's just the art of the deal. I got a hammer. I got an extra hammer.
Which hammer are you offering?
I'm offering the one that I bought, not the one that came back with the band.
Okay. So you're offering the new hammer, not your...
Yes, I'm offering him my brand new hammer.
So the hammer that's as tall as you.
Yes, the brand new hammer.
Yeah, okay.
My beautiful brand new hammer.
'Tis a mighty hammer. Let me see. And he goes and steps up on this little step into the back of his little covered wagon. And you hear some boxes shuffling around, some creaking of hinges and slamming of wooden lids. He comes back with a strange looking staff. At least you think it's a staff. It's approximately 4 feet long. It flares out. The wood flares out just to one side. On one end. There's what looks like a spyglass attached to the top of it with a lot of twine. Down the other side, and like between this long piece of wood and the other side, you see what looks like a bar of steel.
Yes, I will trade my hammer for this on the spot. This looks very interesting. How does it work, my dear sir?
Well, that's the fun part. And he reaches into his reaches a shaking hand into a little pouch and goes up to the top and pours the shimmering powder into the barrel. then just shoves the entire bag in there, and then pulls out a stick from the rod and taps and taps and taps.
You have a blunderbuss.
No, it is not a blunderbuss, Betsy. Since when is a blunderbuss 4 feet long?
Fine.
Okay.
And he takes it. And he points it up the hill. He puts the spyglass up to his eye and he very shakily looks at something. And then he pulls on this little piece of metal that protrudes out the bottom. And you are deafened as this loud explosion flashes out the other end of the stick. And you see a rock just turn into a small cloud further up the hill.
So that's gonna go real well with your.
Don't point that at me.
That's gonna go real well with your dynamite.
Yeah, I'll take that, sir. It's like I take it it's a musket.
Basically, you have a muzzle loading 50 cal musket.
Wow.
Think Kentucky long rifle
Okay.
that someone took like a captain's spyglass and like just tied it to the top of it so they could see further away.
Now, is there anything that I'm going to need to keep this thing replenished? Do I need to buy like shot off this guy?
So I have 15.
Or is this enchanted?
It is not enchanted, not as of yet. I do have 15 shots of the alchemical mix and the small bearings that it fires.
Cool. I offer him 2 gold, not 2 silver for the shot.
How about 3 silver, 5 copper?
Deal.
He hands you the rifle and the shot and takes back with one hand your warhammer.
With one hand.
Yeah. He just took your two-handed dwarven warhammer and just holds it aloft with one hand. Now, granted, you guys have not seen this creature, this person, stand all the way up yet. Like, they've been hunched over the entire time. Even when they were sitting. And when they were sitting, they were looking about eye level with you.
So it's a little bit of a giant.
And he just, like, sets down the warhammer on the cloth. So, miss, would you like to buy that talisman?
Actually, I would like. I'm liking the talisman, but I don't have a lot. I've got a silver.
A silver.
A silver.
I toss you a gold coin.
Keep your coin right now.
I really don't want
Lose
to
out,
let it
lucky.
go for less than like 10 gold.
10 gold?
It is a magic item.
I know, but I'm a poor
Garnet,
druid.
have you picked up anything along your travels that you have in your bag that you could swap?
No, this is why I'm acquiring something.
Betsy kind of like pissed off the gnome she could have bought things from.
I'm trying to be good about this. I never got my bedroll back, so that's not good. Let me see what I have.
I thought you did buy a bedroll.
I bought a bedroll, and I have a lovely bedroll. I've got a premium bedroll.
I give Garnet the giant badger skin that I have.
The badger skin from the. Okay.
Now that's interesting.
There was a little altercation.
You have the
and
hide of a dragon eater.
That was a dragon eater. Didn't get along with our badger.
Garnet, if you get a good deal out of this, you might owe me a favor.
So
I think I could do a 1-for-1.
1-for-1.
The talisman for the pelt.
Okay. Is there anything I need to be aware of with this talisman? Is it incompatible with anything?
Your stomach, don't eat it.
Well, so the thing is, there's this wild magic that comes around me sometimes, and I don't want to have wild magic fluting around uncontrolled.
I mean, as long as you're not in an anti-magic field, it should be fine.
Okay. And I can turn into anything with this talisman. I can turn into
You can change your appearance
my appearance
on a
can change.
whim for 1 hour.
So you can change how your face looks. That's how you could be like a spy, right? Is it kind of like a spy tool?
Yeah.
Okay.
For 1 hour. What's the recharge time, or is it a one and done?
This is a 1 and done.
And you're wanting the Dragon Eater skin for a one and done?
Well, you don't have to take the deal. You could ask him if he has anything that he might want to trade differently, but that's up to you.
So what else do you have that you... It's the one and done that I'm not sure on.
I mean... Let's see. Is there anything you really need? I have all kinds of strange oddities and bubbles, potions and elixirs.
Okay, so I want 3 things for this. I'll take the one and done. I want a breathing straw, and I want gloves with that mirror my companion's claws.
What is your companion?
My companion is a badger.
I unfortunately don't have anything like that right now.
What kind of things do you have?
I mean, I've got some winter gloves, I got some brass knuckles, I've got a dagger too. The breathing straw I can do, that's easy.
I want that breathing straw. I think I'd like that. And you're willing to do that in the talisman?
Yeah.
Hmm. So talisman and do you by chance have snowshoes?
I don't have snowshoes.
Okay.
I do believe that the boots of water walking might be a little pricey for your budget at this time.
Mm. So, I'll trade you the Dragon Slayer skin for the talisman and the straw. And 5 gold.
And 5 gold.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do 5 gold.
What do you think?
Maybe
you can do?
5 silver.
Oh. 5 silver.
I mean,
Mhm.
'tis a pelt. It's not even treated leather.
No, it's yes, but it's a good pelt. And it's powerful. It's the pelt of a powerful animal.
But it is a pelt.
It is a pelt.
I still need to get it treated. I still need a... If I want to make armor out
So
of it,
let's
if I
do
need
this.
to...
Let's do the talisman, the straw. I'm gonna come back with 3 gold
1
and 3 gold.
and 1.
1 gold? You want to split that in half, split down the middle and go 2 gold. The talisman, the straw, and 2 gold.
Final offer 1 gold. For the talisman, the straw, and 1 gold for the pelt.
As long as my bedtime's the same, I don't care.
Okay, you got a deal. So I've got a talisman, straw, breathing straw.
Before she can turn over the pelt, I offer the magician 5 silver for it.
5 silver for the pelt.
Yep.
He hands you the pelt back.
Okay. So I'm not getting a talisman silver,
You did.
and then he got.
He
his
just
pelt
bought the
back
pelt
for
back
5.
for 5 silver. Don't worry about it.
Okay, because I got a lot for that.
Like, so as he hands you the pelt back, he just like grabs the front corner of the blanket and pulls it back, and like the entire blanket just starts like folding up and disappearing. And with that, I shall be on my way.
Thank you.
And he just like steps up into his carriage. As soon as he's off the step just like slams up behind him, and his little donkey starts on its way down the hill.
Okay, so I'm working through this, and this guy basically just gave me a gold and some other things.
Oof, it's the other things that get you.
The talisman and the
Your lover
straw.
invites you over to watch movies and some other things. Don't go, it's a trap. She doesn't actually want to watch movies.
I was bargaining. I was learning. I was working on it. Okay. I need to add these to my list.
Alrighty. And we are on, and as you step away, you can hear his carriage like going down the road, and then it's quiet. You turn around and he's gone. No sign of the carriage, no sign of him. Just some mysterious traveling salesman. Alrighty.
Emotionally, I'm okay with that. Mentally, I don't understand what just happened.
Yep.
But we're gonna continue on.
So the caravan gets moving again.
We're moving along. I take it, and we're kind of traveling along. I take it we took probably about an hour there to bargain with this fella. So we kind of double time it a little bit. Not too much to fatigue the horses, but we're trying to get to the campsite in time so that we have time to set up for the evening. Or if there's a way stop along this path, it'd be good to get there before dark. So there's a good spot for us. I take it we're not, there may be other travelers, and it's good to get situated for the night.
Yeah. You guys, as you're like looking out, because like you're coming up on this little tunnel through the mountain that like cuts
Yeah.
around to the other side of the ridge. You like hear off in the distance other horses and other travelers. You're not the only ones on this road.
I playfully take out the marshmallow shooting crossbow and test it out. I shoot a marshmallow over at Sherwin, kind of try and bounce it off his head.
Oh, really? You're giving him sugar?
He like rears his head back and tries to catch it.
Does he have to do a dexterity though?
Yeah,
Just a dex roll?
that's a roll of dex for Sherwin.
Okay, let me move over to Sherwin.
Okay. Betsy, do you ever open up that talisman box?
I was going to. I'm trying to figure out what I've got here. Hold on. First of all, we gotta get Sherwin's dexterity.
Oh, you do a dex roll for him. So that'd be like what, like a...
It's an
same
8,
for
isn't
like
it?
Yeah, I think he has an 8, so...
So which dice are we rolling for a dexterity roll? Because his sheet doesn't have
It's a
that yet.
It's a D20, and his dex is
D20.
8. His dex,
And,
an 8 is a minus 1.
26?
You rolled a what?
I rolled an 18.
Okay, and his dex is a minus 1.
So I've got 17.
Yeah. So Sherwin catches it.
Okay. So you're good. Okay. So
I try it again to see how fast it reloads.
Like the second you pull it
how
back,
about-
it's already back loaded.
Now, I'm just seeing if it like has a limited amount of charges.
As far as you tell,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
What?
Well,
As far as you can
As
tell,
far
it
as I can
doesn't.
tell, it doesn't? Perfect. That's what I needed.
just don't let the
Just gonna totally have a
Tell me
diabetic
sure,
badger.
so you... Okay, I'm gonna hop up in the cart and I'm gonna tuck the straw in my pouch and I'm gonna open the box and I probably need to do a roll if I'm opening the box to see what this thing is. I'm not gonna use it. Just want to see
Yeah.
what this talisman is.
Okay. You open up the box. There's the mummified tail of a donkey.
Okay. I'm gonna just slip that into my pouch and see what happens. Who knows? I'm gonna write down that the talisman is a mummified tail of a donkey. Who knows? We may play Let's Make a Deal one day.
Alrighty. So,
That's an ass's tail.
And it's one and done.
no,
It
Betsy,
is-
it's just the tail of a donkey.
So I got 5.
You never
got
checked it while you were right there. And you just took his
Yeah, I
word
should've.
for it.
Yeah, but you know what? I still got a gold.
Is my sword just junk?
So your sword actually has ethereal oil on it. So,
Ethereal oil?
yeah.
What's
So,
that?
if you go to hit something, it'll just pass right through it.
What?
Ooh.
Wait. So
The blade
the
is
sword
solid.
go through it, but does it cut them?
No.
It just passes through them like a thing. So it could be it's like a stage prop.
Basically.
Okay.
Um,
And my long rifle thing is an actual.
I
legit
hold it
thing.
out.
yeah,
I
you know, you have like an
swear
actual
Let
rifle.
go.
Huh?
Okay.
You drop it,
Just got
and it
taken
goes
by
to
Loki.
the hilt, and it just it's like stops.
Okay, that answers that.
We just transacted business with Loki.
No, you just not the most straightforward businessman
Okay, fine.
who may or may not have been a wandering wizard
Wandering wizards.
or alchemist, or
Wanderer.
he was a wandering something.
Well, I found out that the badger pelt's worth at least 5 silver.
So, John, this is the first time your character has ever seen a gun.
Yeah, I figured that out.
So
I
Badger
This is the first time any of you have seen a gun.
That magic stick is like not gonna kill us, right? Looking at this, his sword is not what he said, and that's not what she
crazy.
said that was.
I mean,
tried
he
to-
actually
I-
used it in front of you. It's the only thing he
Actually,
would.
between your wild magic and your danger stick, you guys get to be in the back. And I'll walk up here, up front.
I load. We're gonna call it the danger stick.
That's what it is. It's a stick, and it seems
I
very
load
dangerous.
the danger stick.
Now, John, this does have a misfire chance. If you roll a nat 1, it misfires. If you do not roll above a 10 when you go to fix the jam, it breaks.
1 second, let me write this down.
What roll is what do you roll for it? For fixing the jam?
Just a d20
So
plus.
nat 1.
We'll go
nat
sleight of
1
hand,
misfire.
but
Anyone have guidance?
Nat 1 is a misfire. Under a nat what?
so if it
Under a 10
misfires,
total.
if it misfires, and you have to fix the jam under a 10, and it stays jammed.
I take it I can attempt multiple times to fix it.
If it
Afterwards.
breaks, you have to you can't fix it in combat.
I don't load it.
Okay.
I don't load it. I put it in the cart with.
It
the-
also takes a bonus action to reload. To fix a jam is a full action.
Okay. Takes a lot to run it.
If
But
if it breaks, it is an hour to repair. Yes, Betsy?
so on that slug thing that we sort of ran across.
You mean that slug thing that you still have one in a jar?
Now, did anybody else in the caravan traveling with us really interact with the wizard, or were they off minding their own business and all they heard was a thunder crack?
They just heard a thunder crack and a couple of the horses got spooked.
Perfect.
Okay.
Have any of them ever seen a rifle before?
Nope.
Yeah, we
This,
have a
this thing is
magic
unheard of. That's why I
thunder
described it like I did. You don't know what the hell this thing is.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
Now you just gotta go find yourself a gnome artificer to make it a repeating weapon for you.
No. That's thinking too small.
stick.
We're gonna build a factory.
Oh.
You're
well, we
still
have to
gonna
get
need an
back-
artificer because you don't understand how this thing works. You're a brewmaster.
But I have an alchemy background, and he said that the compounds were alchemical.
Yeah. So you might be able to make
you're gonna have to
more
figure-
of
The powder
the powder.
and the bearings, probably.
Yeah. And they're not really bearings. They're like bullet shaped.
Okay.
I couldn't say,
Sabots.
but you have
Hey.
15 of those.
Yep, I have that written in there.
And when
I
he
got
handed
my
it to
stat.
you, he did have it wrapped up in an oilcloth.
I keep it in the oilcloth and I put it in the cart in a crate. Like if I have a gearbox in the cart, I put it in there
Okay.
to like keep it safe and dry.
Alrighty.
You,
Did he give it to me
I,
loaded?
I really
No.
need to tell you, you need to make sure
Okay.
Sherwin doesn't touch this.
Sherwin won't have the claws to fit in to mess with the trigger guard, I think.
No, he has a capacity to acquire things. This is intriguing. You need to make sure you chat with Sherwin. I
Why
will
are you
ask
eating
him
cat
to leave
legs?
your stuff alone.
We don't need a badger with a rifle.
Exactly.
All right.
We do not need a
Uh,
2-year-old with a rifle. Or 200-year-old. Either way.
Well, you don't know what this thing is. All I know is I bought a thunder stick, and none of you all have a thunder stick.
Okay.
Cool. How far
I
are
have
we
a
from our
thunder stick between my legs.
What was that, John?
How far are we from like the camping out for the night? Do we have any more traveling we need to do? to set up for camp for
You
the
guys
night?
are about 5 more hours of travel.
Cool. I pull out my bag of mushrooms and pull out the marshmallow shooting crossbow, and I load a mushroom in the marshmallow, and I fire it at Sherwin.
Oh, shit.
Betsy, make a Constitution save for Sherwin.
Really? You think? Okay. I did this character sheet wrong. Constitution. Didn't we just do this one? Oh. Well, there we are. And I have to roll a d20. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not very good.
A D20 plus his Constitution modifier.
Is that 15 that I'm looking at? Or is that right? So he's got 20?
The modifier would be in the little circle underneath the big number.
Yeah, so he's got a different sheet, and that's my problem.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll go look back and see where he is. Because I thought I had him.
I mean, we could just assume Sherwin's tripping balls.
Well, hopefully he's developed a little bit of a tolerance to these things by now.
You've given him a
He'll
total
just
of
enjoy the
4.
bright, fuzzy colors on the ride.
Yeah.
Wait a second. My constitution is a +4 underneath.
That is the modifier.
Okay.
So it's a D20 plus 4.
Whopping 9.
So
Okay.
total of 9 or total
Jeez.
13?
Yeah.
9 or
No.
13?
Total 9.
Total 9. Okay.
I rolled a 5. So 9.
Sherwin doesn't have the dexterity to get up right now, but he totally thinks that there's shit flying all around him. Like he's on his back, like snapping at the air. and just flailing
Oh,
around.
yay.
I put him in the cart.
I figured you guys were riding on your cart.
Oh, I thought he was in the cart too.
Yeah.
Oh, then fine. Yeah. I give him a blankie and some water.
That's a good idea. Do you have a passy to go with that? Okay, so we have a toasted. Well, I don't know if toasted's the right word. We have a tripping badger laying in the back. We have a bard snoozing. We have a cleric shooting marshmallows at anyone. And what's our little ninja doing?
The monk?
Yeah.
I'm holding a sword hilt in my chest, and there's a blade sticking out of my back, and I'm pretending to be dead on the ground.
Oh, that'd be
You
a
sure
great way
you
to
didn't
hide.
share those mushrooms with your monk? Okay, so we're playing with our swords. Okay, hop up in here. Let's get going. We've got 5 hours. You guys, we got
Yeah.
5 hours. Let's.
We gotta get a 5-hour ride.
3-hour tour.
Okay.
So, do we need to roll for anything to see
That's
if there's an
what this-
encounter, Joseph?
That's
Yep,
what
I was
this
gonna say,
merchant
someone give me a
trip is
d20 roll.
Who's feeling lucky tonight? Kansas, you should probably do it since you're sleeping.
All right. My good luck dreams.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
We got a 20.
look at that. Excellent luck.
So is it 20?
Yeah.
Cool.
That 20.
As
20
you
with modifiers.
guys see the it looks like there's a inn just on the road up ahead, like built into the mountainside.
Ooh.
And it looks like
That actually
you like come out of the tunnel and you're coming around a curve and you can see someone lighting the lanterns outside of it, like off in the distance.
Let's.
And
head
it
to
looks
the inn.
like that is your destination for the evening's rest.
As we approach the inn, I head to the stables and ask him for a private stable for a fine horse, and I put Sherwin in his own stable so that he can have his own little time.
That's
Ro
brilliant.
goes to the bar and orders food for himself, and you're like, yeah, go sleep in the pig pen.
No, so that he can have his trip. Well, fine, I'll get him a room, but it's not our fault if he trashes it and he'll have to pay for it himself.
Nope.
Remember he has that hat. He'll be okay.
Well, that's
He
right.
likes playing.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
When you guys get there, you can't find Sherwin. He's AFK, or he's MIA.
Yeah. Hey.
You do see that same hairy man from the last town, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's weird.
I
Hey,
throw
how did he
my-
meet us
so-
here? Does he have a brother? I bet you that guy's got a brother in the last town. He looks just like that dude. No way he beat us.
He's wearing like a little fedora and like a leather jacket.
Never seen anyone else wear outfit like that.
I tell you guys to look out for him. He seems a little suspicious. You think he might be following us?
Ah,
he was
I walk
following
up
us,
to, I walk up
he
to him
would
and
flip.
shake the baggie and say, "You want another?"
Oh God, that's
this guy's
right.
winging me out.
That's enough. I come up to Sherwin and say, "Greetings. Fine evening."
Sure, you can see through it, Betsy. Sherwin just nods at you. He's
Yeah,
totally
I know.
just sitting at the bar.
So he says, "Yes, he
Okay.
wants another mushroom."
No, Betsy came up and said something to him, and he just nods to her.
Oh, okay.
So I know that that's Sherwin.
You know that that's Sherwin. No one else does.
I thought John could see through Sherwin.
Not right now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So let's get our
Actually,
crew settled.
who has the ring?
Frodo.
I thought I had it tucked into my belt.
I was gonna say, I thought you handed it to.
Oh yeah, I might have given
Kashna.
it to Kachna.
So Kashna, you see Sherwin in a fedora and a leather jacket sitting at the bar.
Who did he steal those from? I look around for
Oh, they're
anyone
his.
looks like they're missing. What?
They're his. They're in the cart with his gear.
But it's really weird. It's like the bartender knows him. Mr. Badgington, your Dragon's Breath tonic is right here, and he just sets down a glass in front of Sherwin.
Ooh. I walk over and look at that. How much it was that? You want to buy
He
me one?
has a
Sounds
running
good.
tab.
Can I have one of those?
Yeah, that'll be 2 silver.
Cool. Put it on his tab.
Sherwin just nods, and he's like, "Right away." And like he goes behind the bar, and he's like pulling down like these fizzing, glittery bottles of liquor and ingredients.
Well, crazy.
Did you drink it like a
That's
shot?
acting.
You just knocked that back?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Not happening. Wait, who are we making the Constitution save for?
Not Sherwin.
Okay.
Katja, if you just knock that back, I need a Constitution save from you.
12.
Again,
12? Cool. Katja, you feel warm. Really warm. You now think you understand why it's called Dragon's Breath Tonic. As you, burp and a little flame comes out.
Whoa. Woo! Like my grandma's cooking.
Warm the bones right up
Didn't
on
have
these
a
chilly
grandma.
evenings.
I grew up with monks.
Can we get any folks food, drink?
I go
Company?
and sit next to Kachna, having just
Nope.
witnessed him burp flame, and I ask the bartender for the recipe because I find it interesting.
I'm sorry, bud, but that's a trade secret.
How much of a trade secret?
Enough that if I told you, my gram would probably come out here and beat my ass.
Come work for us. We got a brewery back home.
But then I'd have to leave my wife. I mean,
No, you wouldn't. There's space above the brewery. You could be one of the brewmasters.
But do
Raise
I
a
want
family in a
to
big city.
uproot my family from my tavern?
Okay.
Well, think about it. If you
If times
do,
ever get hard here, just know we have a brewery in the southern city south of here.
Now, maybe we could arrange a trade.
what you looking for?
What do you say? You got the brewery. You got any brews?
So we do have
Oh.
a keg here. Some of our first.
I'll trade.
Uh,
I'll trade you. I'll trade
So
you
we can offer him.
a cask for a half cask.
So
A
the
cask,
casks
of,
in-
a cask of the beer for a half cask of the Dragon's Brew.
how much? How many casks are in a keg?
Well, that's what he's asking for. Is like one of yours for.
Okay, we'll give him the one that we've tapped on the way up here, because that one's already been tapped, and we'll save the other one for the big dwarven city.
Okay.
We'll take some of the fire ale to
Okay.
try and reverse engineer when we get back to our brewery.
Is there anything we should know about the
Uh,
Dragon's Breath?
It's magic.
It's magic.
It has a bit of a kick, as you can see. I'll have the other half cask ready for you in the morning. As to
Okay.
not delay my customers. But
That sounds fair.
food, drink, lodging,
So we've got we're
company,
here with the
companionship.
caravan. Well, we're with the caravan. I don't know what the other folks are gonna do, but I'll need. I would like a sleeping room, and I would like a healthy meal for Sherwin and I.
Like
boys,
you
what do
already
want?
see
You wanna
food
have
being
dinner
brought.
together?
Betsy, you already see like a plate being brought out by another server for Sherwin.
Oh, okay. Everyone's being taken care of already. What about the boys? Do you want to have anything?
There's like a 24-ounce
I-
steak on Sherwin's plate,
Yeah.
and just
He's
like a
kind of wild.
monstrous mountain of mashed potatoes, and there's
Yeah.
roasted. What is it?
Roasted sweet potato. No. carrots.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh, roasted Brussels sprouts. Oh, that's
And
a good thing.
there was roasted Brussels sprouts and honeyed carrots and
Honeyed carrots.
He's having a good meal. Okay, you guys, let's have supper. Sean, are
I
you
set up
hosting
at
us
the
tonight?
barn, order a bowl of soup and a chunk of bread, and since I don't drink as this character, I
Why
order
don't you have?
I order apple juice to go with the soup and the bread.
Apple
Okay.
juice?
so you're served a nice cream stew with nice big chunks of potato and kale and meat.
Perfect. Does that do anything? Does that actually boost any stats or anything?
No, but it's damn good.
Okay. Perfect.
So
It does sound damn good. I want to make a creamy tail
say
soup now.
Sherwin's meal looks lovely, but I think that's a bit much for me. I'd love a petite portion with that mix, please. And I do mean a
Alrighty.
petite. I mean 6-8 ounces, just a petite portion of meat. and
We'll
proportional.
we'll get you a
size.
fillet.
A fillet. That would be lovely. Medium rare, please. And you know, those veggies just look really tasty.
I'll have it right out to you.
I'm not going to go for the dragon's breath, but do you have any cider with a little bit of a kick?
Oh, I think I got something for you.
Just a little kick.
And he walks over to this monstrous keg that just like goes back into the hillside. Like the entire establishment's cut into the hillside, and like the casts are like cut even further back, so they're sitting on like a stone ledge,
Yeah.
and they're deep enough in that it's like they stay cold. Like there's like little bits of fog drifting out the front of the hole.
A proper British
And
hat.
he pours you a nice big long pour, and when he sets the mug down, it's got like frost building up around it.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Frost
Take a
apple
little
ale.
Oh, I take a little sip of the lovely ale. Oh, that is tasty.
It is pungent. It is strong.
Take a sip.
Like it's like Granny Smith apples. It is
Mm.
sour. It is also sweet,
Mm.
and it
Got a
is
nice flavor.
very alcoholic.
Oh. Well, I'm going
I mean,
to...
you're a dwarf in dwarven territory.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sipping slowly. This is not. I'm not going to embarrass myself. So we got a nice petite, we got a soup. What are we at? What's our bard got going on?
I
Are you
don't
gonna
know.
sing for your
What's
supper?
on the what's on the menu really? I mean, I'll eat anything right now after the long nap.
Long nap.
Let's see. We do have the shaved lamb.
Ooh, I'm getting that.
Basically, it's gyro.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
Shaved lamb.
Yeah, it's
Well,
it's on
I
a
don't
big
want long
spit
gyro.
over the fire, and they just shave off chunks of it.
Yeah, I probably don't want like mint jelly with that. I'll go with the gyro. I love gyro. In real life and in character.
Oh, I do too.
You should go for euros.
They got some tzatziki sauce.
He does have something very similar to tzatziki sauce.
I'll take whatever sauce he has. That sounds awesome. Is it halal? Is there
What's halal?
what? I don't know. Is
Pretentious.
there a version of halal in this game?
I mean, there might be, but this guy doesn't know what it is.
Well, that's fine. I probably wouldn't either. I'll just have the euro.
Like, there's probably close to like 2 pounds of meat on this gyro,
Oh my gosh.
and like
I'm ready for
there's
it.
big chunks of tomato and lettuce and cucumber and
Oof. Dude,
Are you
you're
boys
making me
getting the
hungry
meat
right now.
sweats yet?
Oh man.
The meat sweats.
I don't know. Can I DoorDash?
I'm
Euro
always
at
having
this
the
time?
meat sweats.
I'd
That
say
sounds
you
like a
might
good
be able
idea.
to. I can't. It's like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can too.
Man, when you said euro, you shouldn't have said euro, man. Now I'm like hungry.
I know. I literally was looking up euro places. There's one by my work I might hit tomorrow.
Dude.
There's one by me that actually
Falafel can move
has.
to
Hey.
Bloomington.
Jordan, I found one that delivers till 1:30. You want one?
Fuck yeah.
No.
Oh my
no,
god.
No.
Just buy one, get one right now.
Shit, hit me with the
Hey, John, is that the
I
same
kinda
Euro
wanna,
place we
like-
ordered from the other day?
Yeah, I'm gonna order. It's buy one get one.
Nah, I'm probably gonna make it over. I've got some stuff. I'm leaving pretty early tomorrow. I'm going up to
Oh
Lutza.
no.
That's
Are you
right.
going
You
to
got
Luther?
Yeah.
Where?
the band.
The ski thing.
I should drive to my
To
cabin.
ski,
anyways.
or
I
are you
got
gonna
the
be
cabin
playing
right
as
up there.
with your band?
Oh no, we're not playing out there.
No, the
we're just
band
going.
is
We're
going
leaving
to go play
I
together.
bet you could get I bet you could do concerts in Duluth. I bet you they'd have a following for you up there.
They actually had a concert event at the ski resort last time we went. It's pretty cool.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, and not all the band is going. Just Avery and then some of my other guys. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yep.
Okay, so we got dinner. Everyone's got dinner. Everyone's good. We got good rooms for us. Sherwin, you're taken care of. You've already got your room arranged, right?
Sure, it just grunts.
Okay, so I'll need a room for the night. The boys will need rooms. The rest of the caravan, I'm gonna say, are on there. Are probably on the plan with you guys. Anything we should be aware of? What's the weather report for tomorrow? Anything that travelers have been saying? We're headed up the mountain. Anything to be cautious of? To look forward to?
I mean, just keep an eye out for, there've been some stone giants spotted poking around in some of the, on some of the ranges. I think someone said a troll came up from the swamp. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I don't really know much.
So you got some stone giants.
There were a couple bandits between here and the outpost, but
I asked the bartender if he knows of any gnome artificers in the area.
you might find some in the main city.
Okay.
The reason being, the outpost is mainly a military stronghold and a place to swap out your regular horses for things a little more suited for the higher altitude.
920s. Okay. Okay.
Jordan, you okay, buddy? So, yeah, we're gonna.
Man, I made myself hungry for a year and I can't get any.
Oh my god, I need some fucking euro in me, dude.
Dude, I fucking ordered them, okay, bro? Chill your fucking tits.
Damn. My part of town sucks. We can't even get that shit around here.
That's the first time I've been able to order food at 1:30, up till 1:30 in the morning. If this place does this, I fucking love them. I'll fucking order food from them all the time.
What's the name of the place?
Free thing for this place from Uber Eats.
I think
in
it's because so many
Minnesota.
places get to like go through DoorDash and different things now, and they've realized
What are
that
they
how
called?
much market there is. Like, you don't need to be open, like doors open. You can just have the kitchen open real late, and
They're
people will
literally
order for you.
called New York Hero. Worth it. I'm getting food delivered at 11:15 out in the middle of fucking bumfuck nowhere, Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't
Way
think
to
they
go, guys.
realize where the
New
hell
York.
you are.
We are. We're all here right now.
Yeah, I don't think they realize where you are. Where we are.
Well,
We,
I gave him a 20% tip, so that Uber delivery dude better do it.
Oh, you're on Uber Eats?
Yeah.
New York Hero.
I even got like a little beef like samosa thing and a mango lassi.
Samosa? Is that like a?
Yeah.
So is
Sandwich
this the one
mimosa?
on Lake Street?
I don't know. It might be.
Probably sending with some dude that's doing an Uber drive down here. While dropping off a ton of food. That's why it's in an
He's
hour.
probably he's working up there and he's probably gonna pick up and then drive home for the night. After doing some deliveries up there, because I know people do that. That's what my buddy used to do. He'd drive up to like different parts of town, do deliveries, and then pick up something on his way home and deliver it around here.
It looks like they're opening. It looks like New York Hero is at the old Falafel King,
Cool.
which is just up the street from Z Fossil.
I don't know where that is.
I'm about to go to Taco Bell.
Don't not
Ooh,
good.
making a run for the border. Taco Bell. What do you get?
I'm going to teach
I don't
you
know.
boys to keep food in the freezer.
I have food in the freezer, but it's frozen.
No single serving portions.
Yeah, except for all the single serving portions I have are not currently on my diet. But I can get a
You can get
Power
some
Bowl
Taco Bell
without
that's on your
rice.
diet.
Power Bowl
Ooh, that's
without
right, you
rice.
can get a- Smart. Okay.
Or you just get
You're gonna drink,
a
you gonna do like soda water instead of like soda pop or like regular water?
lemonade.
Lemonade will be okay. You're gonna have to do some
I'm already
running
low enough
tomorrow at
calorie
work.
for today. We're fine.
Yeah.
I'm only at like 800 calories for today.
Oh wow.
Well, that was before dinner,
Okay.
and I had a steak salad for dinner.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah,
What was it?
This is the problem when we discuss dinner at the.
well, it is
Dinner
about
routine,
that
so-
time. Well, we might as well just call a session for the night. It's 11:30 my time.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone
Yeah.
for tuning in. We got really distracted and off track there,
Yeah, we did. Well,
but
not bad. I do want to hear the results of the falafel. The hero.
we'll raid Alex. Looks like he's playing some D&D or doing something D&D related. Or he's playing Skull and Bones. Okay, yeah. Well, y'all
Someone
have
you know?
y'all have fun over there.